All right, so let's continue our discussion on mole concept. So this time, let's talk about calculations from moles to number of particles and vice versa. So going back with the idea of Avogadro's number, so 1 mole of a substance is equals to 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 particles, and the particles will depend on what substance are we dealing with. It could be an atom if it's a single element, it could be an ion if it's an element with a charge, it could be formula units if we're talking about ionic compound, molecule naman if it's equivalent compound. And also, again, wag nating kalimutan that 1 mole of a substance is also equal to its molar mass. So let's recall that for a given chemical formula, the letters A and B represents the chemical symbol, and the subscript X and Y represents the moles or the number of atoms present in a compound. So in that case, we can say that 1 mole of A sub X, B sub Y contains X moles of A and Y moles of B. Okay, let's continue. So here we will be using the Avogadro's number as a multiplier, or it could be a divisor depending on what is being asked in the question. And again, we will still use the unit cancellation method so that we can move further and use it as our technique to derive to our target units. So here, yung kanina sa grams to mole, yung conversion natin is moles to grams or grams to mole, or that's gram per mole or mole per grams. But this time, yung gagamitin naman natin na conversion is Avogadro's number over 1 mole or 1 mole over Avogadro's number. So, same pa rin yung mindset na gagamitin natin. Uh, Kayo yung pipili. And again, the thing there is why would you choose that factor? And let's go back to the basic of the target is to cancel the unit. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's have the first example. How many atoms are there in 6.789 moles of calcium? Now, malalaman natin that the problem is having or is there's a need for us to use the Avogadro's number if it's asking the number of atoms, ions, formula units, or molecules. Okay, so sa case na to, the problem is asking how many atoms are there in 6.789 moles of calcium. Therefore, yung gagamitin natin na conversion here is 1 mole of calcium is equal to Avogadro's number of, ano ba tong calcium? Of course, it's an atom. Okay. Right. So, walang ibang conversion na gagamitin natin. Ito lang talaga. And again, meron siyang dalawang form. It could be, what are the two forms of this conversion? It could be uh, 1 mole of calcium is equal to or over, kasi yung over na sign niyan, equal to yung another meaning of that is 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. Or pwede ring 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms over 1 mole. At again, tayo yung pipili kung saan ba ang karapat-dapat na conversion factor na gagamitin natin. Okay, with the given 6.789 moles of calcium, so yung factor na gagamitin natin ay sisiguraduhin natin that can cancel out moles of calcium. So which one? Is it the first one or the second one? Of course, it's the second one. Okay, let's continue. So that's 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms over 1 mole of calcium. Okay, cancel natin. And then, that's it. We have 4.09 times 10 to the power of 24 atoms. By the way, as you have the video of my lecture, you can pause at some point and then solve and then check the answer if you get the correct answer. You can do that. Okay? All right. Now, let's have another example. Okay. So that's the answer. Okay. Calculate the number of sodium ions in 9.723 moles of NaOH. Now, let's build another concept of 1 mole of a substance. Kasi nga, 1 mole of a substance has a lot of meaning, has a lot of conversion. It depends now on how will you use those conversions. Okay, starting with this idea that 1 mole of the given substance, which is sodium hydroxide, okay, sodium hydroxide, NaOH. So 1 mole of NaOH daw is also equal to the number of the individual atom na makikita sa NaOH. Now, what are the atoms na makikita sa NaOH? These are the atoms of sodium, oxygen, and hydrogen. So, ibig sabihin nun, ang 1 mole of NH ay merong 1 mole rin ng sodium. So, in other words, pwede mo siyang sabihin na ang isang mole raw ng NH ay merong isang mole ng Na. Kasi mole nga is basically the counting of pieces. Kung ilan of how many of each atom are present inside the compound. Okay, next. 1 mole of NaOH is how many moles of oxygen? Of course, 1 mole rin. Kasi nga, kung wala kang makikita dyan na number sa subscript, remember, the subscript 1 is always invisible. So, kung walang number dyan, automatic na meron niyang 1 dyan. So, meron siyang 1 mole of oxygen. And then, meron din siyang 1 mole. So, 1 mole of NaOH ay meron ding isang mole ng hydrogen. Okay? And of course, since ion yung hinahanap natin, sodium ion, so, wag natin kalimutan the conversion of 1 mole of sodium ion into Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 ions. Okay, very good. Now, with a given 9.723 moles, wag natin ilagdag si NaOH para hindi masyadong tumaas yung uh, solution natin. Okay, now, first things first is, sige, lagay na lang natin para mas ma-identify natin na maayos. Which, these are conversion factors. Itong apat na to. But the question is, saang conversion factor ang una nating gagamitin or anong unang conversion factor ang gagamitin natin to cancel mole of NaOH at magbibigay sa atin ng sagot na mole of Na? Of course, walang iba kundi ang ating first na conversion factor. So, diretso na tayo. We will transform it into fraction form. Okay, what is the fraction form of this one? Of course, it should be 1 mole of Na over 1 mole of NaOH. So question, bakit natin ibababa si 1 mole of NaOH? Para makancel ang mole of NaOH sa given. Okay, now let's continue. Next, tanungin na naman natin yung sarili natin. Ano na naman yung next na conversion factor na makaka-cancel sa 1 mole of Na at magbibigay sa atin ng number of sodium ions? Of course, walang iba kundi ang fourth conversion factor natin. This one. Kasi yan yung merong ions na unit. This one. Okay, let's continue. Okay, construct natin. So, 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 ions over 1 mole of Na. Again, tanongin natin ulit ang ating sarili. Bakit ba kailangan nasa baba si 1 mole of Na? Para makancel yung mole of Na. And now, we arrive to our target unit which is ions. Okay? So, input natin sa calculator and the answer is 5.86 times 10 to the power of 24 ions. Okay. And then let's practice to box our final answer so that we can separate it with the additional information. Now, in calculator, this solution can be easily input in just one click and then you'll get the answer. So paano? Multiply muna natin lahat ng numerator divided by lahat ng denominator. Actually, pwede ring wala ng denominator kasi as is lang yan kasi 1 naman lahat ng whole number sa ating denominator. So sa calculator, we can input like this. Okay, open parenthesis. It's a matter of using parenthesis naman talaga if there are complex na mga equations. Okay, so we will have 9.723 times close 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 close and then close and you'll get the same answer which is 5.86 times 10 to the power of 24 ions. So same pa rin. Kaya nga, ang sabi ko, there are a lot of ways to kill the rat. And also there are calculators na yung exponent na 23 ay sorry, ay instead na maging exponent 23 right away, ay gagamit pa sila ng symbol na caret, which symbolizes exponent. Okay, let's have another example. Okay, calculate the number of oxygen atoms in 2.7651 moles of aluminum sulfate. Sorry, excuse. Again, let's go back to the same thing. Let's build the idea of what are the equivalence of 1 mole of a substance. In this case, this is 1 mole of aluminum sulfate. Okay. So first is uh diretso na lang tayo kung ano yung hinihingi ng problem. Since sa problem na to is oxygen atoms naman yung hinahanap, so let's just focus on oxygen. So the question now is ilan bang oxygen ang makikita natin sa Al2SO43? So bilangin natin si oxygen. So the question is it 4 moles of oxygen or 12 moles of oxygen? Okay. The answer is 12 moles of oxygen ang isang mole ng aluminum sulfate. Bakit? Kasi sa loob pa lang ng parenthesis, meron ng 4 kaagad si oxygen atom. Multiplied to the number outside the parenthesis. Kasi nga, pag naka-parenthesis, the operation to be used is multiplication. Kaya that's 4 times 3 na subscript which is equal to 12. Okay, let's continue. Please, let's also not forget that 1 mole of oxygen is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. Okay, so yan lang yung dalawang conversion factor na kailangan natin. Okay, with the given 2 thou sorry 2.7651 moles of Al2SO43 or aluminum sulfate Okay, ano yung una na gagamitin natin to cancel out moles of aluminum sulfate and then we will arrive to moles of oxygen. Of course, the first conversion factor. So ano yung magiging structure nito? Of course, that will be 1 mole of aluminum sulfate. Okay, ask yourself again, bakit natin ilalagay sa baba si aluminum sulfate? Of course, walang ibang sagot. That's to cancel out moles of aluminum sulfate. Okay, next. With a new, sorry, remaining quantity which is 12 mole of oxygen, ano na naman yung ating magiging, of course, walang ibang conversion factor na kundi ang pangalawa. So, we will have Avogadro's number of atoms over 1 mole of atom. Again, bakit na naman nasa baba si 1 mole? Para makancel si moles of atom. Okay. You can input that in your calculator now. And the answer is 1 point at least 998. Let's be more accurate. Times 10 to the power of 25 atoms of oxygen. Then box natin yung final answer. And that's it. So, again, this is an example of number of oxygen atoms into moles. Okay, this time, let's have another example. Dito naman is moles into number of atoms of sulfur. Of course, diretso lang tayo sa conversion na 1 mole. So, alam naman natin na kakailangan nito na Avogadro's number kasi it includes atoms of sulfur. Okay, atoms of sulfur. So, masasali dito si Avogadro's number. Okay, 1 mole of sulfur is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. Okay, with the given 1 point, sorry, 256 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So mag-iisip tayo, ano ba ang magiging fraction form niya? Of course, ibababa natin si Avogadro's number for the sole purpose of canceling out atoms of sulfur. Okay, 1 mole of sulfur. Okay, cancel. And then, solve natin. Okay, sorry. So that's 1.256 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms over 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So the answer here is 2.09 moles of sulfur. Okay, so that ends the conversion of um, moles to number of particles and vice versa. I hope walang question. And if you have, you can rewatch the part of video that uh, confuses you. Okay, let's go to our next one, which is calculations from mass to numbers of particles and vice versa. So dito, mass ng particle or ng substance yung hahanapin natin. And usually, sorry, the thing here is gagamit na tayo ng molar masses. Okay, starting with the first example, how many formula units of BaNO3 are there in 78.678 grams of BaNO3 or barium nitrate? Of course, let's start with writing the molar mass of barium nitrate. Okay, diretso na tayo sa pagsulat that 1 mole of barium nitrate. So, kabalo na mo ha, or you know already how to get the molar mass. Okay, 1 mole of barium nitrate is equal to 261.337 grams. Okay, next. 1 mole of nitrate is also equal to its Avogadro's number of particles, which is 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23. Okay, barium nitrate, of course, formula unit kasi barium nitrate is an example of ionic compound. Okay, so with the given 78.678 grams of BaNO3, okay, so yung multiplier natin, saan ba yung una na conversion factor na gagamitin natin? Of course, the first one kasi ito lang yung may grams na pwedeng makakancel sa ating given. So what's the structure? 1 mole of Ba, sorry, NO3 over 261.337 grams. Cancel si grams. Okay, let's continue. Okay, next naman is next naman is ano ba? Actually, meron tayong kulang pala na isang conversion which is 1 mole kasi ang hinahanap lang dito is uh, sorry, let's just continue. Okay, next. Of course, gagamitin na natin yung second multiplier natin at ibababa natin si 1 mole for the purpose of canceling moles of BaNO3. Okay, cancel. And then sa taas, nandun si Avogadro's number in uh, formula units. Okay, cancel. Alright, solve natin. Okay, what's the answer? Of course, it's 1.81 times 10 to the power of 23 formula units. Okay, this is now the answer. Okay, and down to our last example, let's have this one. How many nitrate ions are there in 95.845 grams of BaNO3? Okay, molar mass again of Ba. So, diretso na tayo. 1 mole of BaNO3 is equal to 261.337 grams. Okay, another um, listing is the molar mass of NO3. So we have 1 mole of NO3 is equal to 62. So again, I will not expound anymore how did I get the molar mass of either of the substances involved kasi um, I keep on telling that a while ago. Okay, next, we also have to write the 1 mole of NO3 in Avogadro's number kasi nga ions yung hinahanap na unit. So we have the 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 ions. Okay, let's go on and continue with the given 95.845 grams So saan dito na conversion factor yung unang gagamitin natin? Of course, it's the first one. Okay? Ang una yung gagamitin natin kasi nga it contains the grams of barium nitrate. So the first one yung unang gagamitin natin, no? So we have 1 mole of barium nitrate. So again, tanongin na natin sa sarili natin ulit, bakit kailangan nasa baba si 261.337 grams? Of course, walang ibang sagot to cancel grams. Okay, continue natin. Okay, 1 mole of barium nitrate. How do we get the ions? Of course, for us to count ilan bang uh, nitrate ions ang meron sa barium nitrate. Of course, walang ibang sagot kundi dalawa. Kasi yung nitrate itself is NO3 lang na talaga yan siya. Like, though they're composed of two or more atoms, but they act as one element. Okay, or one atom. Okay, like that. So, ang subscript na nasa labas ng, ano tawag dito, parentheses, yun yung magiging counting kung ilang NO3 atom meron ang BaNO3. So, in this case, ilang NO3 atoms ba meron? Merong dalawa. So, sa isang mole raw ng BaNO3 or barium nitrate ay merong dalawang mole ng NO3 na atom. I mean, ion. Okay. Do you think it's done already? Hindi pa. Meron pa tong karugtong. Okay, next, we will think of a multiplier that will give us ions as its unit. Okay, walang iba kung hindi, sorry, ang third na conversion factor natin. So we have 1 mole of a substance or 1 mole of NO3. Then sa taas naman ito is the Avogadro's number of ions. Okay, cancel, cancel. At ang may iwan is si ions. So i-solve natin in a calculator. The approximate answer is 4.42 times 10 to the power of 23 ions. Okay, close natin. Box. And that's the final example. So I hope that you somehow understand the concept. And again, I did not use any formula kasi nga, the unit cancellation method is very useful in converting one way or another. All right. So see you to the next video lecture and I hope you study for our summative. Thank you and have a great day.